So what did your advisor said?
Trying to get a maintenance tech over here.
And what position you hold in this company?
I handle corporate accounts and escalations.
Well, I had a technician coming out on Saturday who put emergency request for us changing the situation, and level 4 tech was supposed to come on Saturday. Here was no show. So I don't understand why COX is wasting my personal time and doesn't care about my safety.
It's not unsafe. If it was unsafe, we wouldn't do that.
Well, I have issues in my bedroom. It's obviously affecting me. And it is, installation is not per code. Do you understand that part?
How do you say that?
Well, technician said it has to be in the ground properly. It's going above the ground. It shouldn't be going over the fences. On a northeast corner of my property, where that wire is going over, the 3 leaves have burned out. Obviously, here is a problem with the wire.
Ed? Okay. Because Riddle's off right now. I see Riddle.
It's not buried, it's under the rock.
From Sandra Terrace, the street behind Paradise, to the north, through the backyards. And as it comes, it's on the easement, buried all the way, and then once it comes, it hits the fence and goes up and over the fence.
Well, it's not buried, it's under that thin layer of a rock.
I know how it goes.
Under thin layer of rock. It's not buried.
I get it. They're gonna have to try that. temp looks like it's spinning just a little bit because it's already faded where it goes over the fence. Yeah. Couple service appointments. And then there was a no-show, I think, on Saturday, and then but it's the same RG11 temp all the way through. It's just faded over the fence. So it's been over the fence for a while. I mean, how far are we? Uh, 4222 West Paradise. 43rd Avenue in Paradise. It looks like Riddle attempted off of Sandra Terrace through the backyard. And then over to Paradise. And it's very Oh, you too.
Are you gonna work here?
Not me. Yeah, the bigger, better guy. Yeah, that's I have a maintenance tech coming to look at it.
When was that gonna be?
He's on his way.
Okay.
So probably like 10 minutes, 12 minutes.
Okay, and as I said, I want to reroute away from my bedroom.
Okay, and we're gonna see what we can do. And if we can't do anything, unfortunately, that's not gonna happen.
Well, do I need to sue COX? If I can't sleep in my own house, in my own bedroom?
So you can try that, but this is easement. It's not on your property. We put it in their
But
backyard.
it affects life on my property
How?
by severe frequencies coming in my bedroom,
Do
causing
you
my...
have something that measures that?
Yes.
Can you show that to me so I can see that it's
Yes,
producing that?
that's...
Because we have those tools too that detect CLI. And if it doesn't detect it, then
Well,
it's
when
not
I go
producing
middle of the night,
anything.
with no phones in my bedroom, which they are powered off, airplane mode, in a Faraday bag, away from my bedroom,
Yeah.
okay? Nothing turned on, Wi-Fi is off. When I get 30 milligauss at my bed head in the bedroom, and over 700 volts per meter electrical frequencies, where do they come from?
I couldn't tell you. We have tools that will scan that wire to make sure. We have CLI detectors, and
Are you
anything
sure
that's emitted from that wire, the meter will detect it. So
And
we'll run that, and we'll see if there's a better way that we can get it to where it's not going over the fence line.
And specifically at night, my body starts heating up. I develop tinnitus.
Yep.
You know about microwave radiation, okay? When
bit.
water boils
Yep.
or heats up,
Yep.
obviously that's why you get tinnitus. When I get out of that area, those symptoms go away.
Okay.
Here is a correlation,
We do not want you to have a problem,
okay?
but unfortunately for us, we have to keep the neighborhood up and running.
Well,
So
so
the main
is
line
that it has to
underground-
happen at expense of my health?
No, we don't want to do anything that hurts your health. But this is what I'm explaining to you, that we have tools that detect those type of
What I
issues.
use for measuring is GQ EMF 390 tri-field meter.
Okay. I don't know the model that we have.
Okay, I'm just telling you the model.
No, I understand. I
It's
appreciate
a
it.
tri-field meter, okay? It basically measures 3 different frequencies, which is EMF, EF, and radio frequencies. Okay? And you can flick to one, which is gonna register the peak.
Okay.
All right, that's how it works. It's a simple device, and it also you can change to see what type of like gigahertz levels.
Okay.
All right, it's pretty good device. One of the top rated in the country for consumer
Okay.
use. All right, so you need to do something so I don't have this happening in my bedroom,
Okay.
because this is installation is against the code. It's not properly buried. It's not, it shouldn't be going just under layer of the rock.
Okay.
It shouldn't be going over the fence, and it should not be affecting my ability to live in my house.
Okay. Well, I will see what we can do. So I'm bringing in a maintenance tech right now so we
Okay.
can look at it to see what our options are. It's already been sent to construction. So
And
those
when
guys-
is that gonna happen?
That is not my lane. We have them pinged on an email right now. I have my supervisor working on it.
Actually, I was told that it's gonna be fixed today.
The feeder's not going to be fixed today, unfortunately. That's not going to be fixed today. That has to go through
So-
City of Phoenix permitting and all sorts of stuff.
And how long time is gonna take to fix?
That I couldn't tell you.
I was told it's gonna be fixed today.
This, we might have an option. We're going to take a look and see, but I'm not going to guarantee
Well,
you any
the unit
fixes
for
today.
right now, reroute, you can get additional cable and reroute that cable away from my bedroom. Is that a difficult solution for right now? If you need to get a permit, you just get additional cable, reroute some other direction.
Unfortunately, it doesn't work like that. We have attenuation over length of cable, and that's a temp line keeping the neighborhood online.
Again, you can figure out something.
And that's what I have a maintenance tech coming over here to do. We're going to take a look and see if there's another option for you. Okay?
Per the law, you should fix this problem within 5 days. Okay?
For the law?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, I contacted Public Utility Commission.
Okay.
They also told me to file police report on that.
Okay.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And they said it should be fixed within 5 days. Well, today is 5 days.
Okay. We'll take a look. I'm not going to guarantee you anything, but we'll take a look to see what we can do.
So basically, you're telling me that you are violating my rights. You're using this. You are basically taking my land, not being able to use my house, sleep in my own bedroom.
I'm not telling you any of that.
Well, that's what's happening
I'm telling
right
you,
now.
there's wires all throughout this neighborhood. You have a whole slew of wires on the side of your house on your bedroom that feed your cameras. So there's wires everywhere. But we're going to take a look
But
at
the
this
problem
and see what we can
started
do.
with this particular cable.
When?
It was installed September 13th.
No, this was actually installed in July. So
No.
it wasn't September because we just looked it up.
September 13th, I had people on a video saying that they are COX employees installing temporary
I'm not
line.
going to argue with you.
No.
We're going to bring a maintenance guy over here now
Okay.
to take a look at it to see if we can find another solution for you.
So I'm going to show you a video.
Okay.
You want that?
Sure.
Okay, September 13th.
Okay.
Activity north east side of my house.
Okay.
Saying that they are installing temporary line. Okay, let me go to my videos. Let me. Go to September 13th.
I wasn't here, but trying to make it right for you. I just can't guarantee you anything because there's certain rules that we have to follow too. But we're going to try to do everything we can to make sure that you're comfortable.
Unfortunately, lots of these things are at my expense. And I don't find that to be right. Let me start looking for the dates. Let me see. Let me see, is that the video? Let me turn the sound up. Hello, what's happening?
Hi, what was that communication?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we got your services now. So we have a footage.
So that voice is Ed. He's the one that's coming right now.
Okay.
Alright?
All right, no, I was just making sure.
Yeah, he's the one that's coming
They
right
said
now.
on September 3rd. Here or, you know.
Oh yeah, no, one of our technicians knocked on the door, but nobody came to the door to let you know we're gonna be back here.
Okay, all right, well, that's all good. I've just, double.
Yeah, your service should be back.
Okay.
Yeah, that's Ed. So he's on his way here right now.
All right, and you heard what he said from COX Communications,
Yep.
installing the line,
Yep.
fixing the internet problem.
Yep.
So that was September 13th.
Okay.
You said it was installed in July.
When I called, my guy told me it was July. So we can take a look.
That was videotaped on September 13th.
Because here's your red line right here.
Okay.
And I would appreciate it if you not film everything, because I have other customers' accounts
Well-
pulled up that you're not allowed to film.
Well,
So if you excuse me for just a second.
okay. Adjust the screen.
So that line was put in September, but right here in the notes, the feeder is still in construction queue, waiting to be replaced. The same date, September 13th.
Okay.
So this is all been an ongoing issue prior to September.
I understand,
So
but
at some point it failed to where they had to temp it.
So maybe you
Because of
guys
loss of
need to take a
service.
technology and then go check out what else is happening in that backyard.
Say that again?
Maybe you need to check out really with what's happening with the frequencies. You said you
Okay,
have
and
technology.
when he gets here, we'll use that meter to see if there's anything coming off of it.
Okay, because I have at night problem.
Okay.
Middle of the night.
And it doesn't mess with you during the day or anything
It,
like
it
that?
does happen
Yeah.
during the day, but it's a lot worse at night.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah, no, we'll take a look.
And I
Like I
have
said, we don't
recordings
want you to
of
be
that.
uncomfortable. We're not trying to do anything that's
And
jeopardizing
I'm not
your
trying
health.
to be an asshole, but I have to insist on my ability to
I
live in
understand.
my
I
own
understand.
house.
Well. Hey, can you see when the original ticket was put in? Because the one that she's talking about is September 13th. That's when Ed and Riddle and all those guys were temping in the middle of the night. But you told me July. The original ticket. The one that I'm finding is September 13th, which she has, and then she has video of the guys putting it in through the backyard. July 30th. Yeah. So you just turned over bad feeder, and then so they ran it on September. Yeah. Well, that makes sense. I mean, Ed just pulled up just now, so we're just trying to figure out a different solution to run it, so it's not messing with her health. All right, cool. Thanks, Will. Yeah.
579. So supposedly person who just arrived with this truck his name is Ed. In voice on September 13th video, the first guy recognized as Ed's voice doing the work. So this is 45579. Hey darling, you want to go inside? Come on, darling. Darling, come on. Go inside. Come on. You want to go inside? Come on. Come inside. Go in. Go in. Go inside. You're okay. Yeah, go inside. That's a pretty lengthy decision making happening here. Alright, I'm gonna, I'm standing for over here, I'm gonna hello.
Yes, ma'am.
You must be Ed.
Not bad. That's me.
Okay. Alright, so please reroute that away from my house.
So I'm trying to get a hold of them on
Okay.
here. So, because it's in their property.
I
So
understand.
anything that I do, we're trying to see if we can get it under the wall.
Somebody's home. Somebody's home.
Okay. So he said
I don't,
knocking.
please reroute from my property. I cannot
So-
sleep in my bedroom because
Understand.
of that, okay?
Okay.
I literally cannot sleep in my bedroom.
Okay. So we're gonna do some tests right here just to make sure that there's no radio frequencies coming from our devices on there.
Here is a back gate on the east side of my yard. Feel
Okay.
free to walk in there
Okay.
to do anything.
Yeah. So the thing is,
And if you walk down through that gate right here, it's open, just walk in, okay?
Okay, yeah.
You get the permission. When you go to northeast end of the fence, you're gonna find burned out branches of the tree from that wire.
burnt out branches.
Yes, would you like to walk with me and see that?
Yeah, but first of all, the only solution that we have right now is this right here. I'm trying to find out where the cable replacement is too also, so that way we can have a final solution on there. Because this line comes to the front of the property and goes all the way around, the one that went bad. So there's already a cable replacement work order. That's what I'm trying to find out right now. I'm trying to get the information for that on there to see where it's at. So that way we can have a final solution. on
Okay,
there, okay?
it
But-
needs to be rerouted away from my bedroom.
Yeah. So at this point, we're going to look at the options right here. The only one that we have is going under that wall on there. That's the only one that we have right now. Let me see if we can come up with another one, okay?
Okay, I'm not gonna stand here for many hours. I want you guys to email me with all your measurements you find coming
Okay.
from the wires. Can that be done?
Yeah, I can send you an email. That's no problem. I can
Okay,
send
you
an
got
email.
my email address on
I can pull up
account
your, I can pull up your
4222 West Paradise Lane.
Yep. Astra?
Yes.
Okay.
And size XL free at yahoo.com.
I'm sorry?
Size XL free at yahoo.com.
Okay. Yeah, no, I can pull it up from your account right here. I'm not actually pulling up your account information right here, but I can pull it up from here, okay?
Okay, all right,
Yeah.
that should be in
Yeah.
there, and I want you to let you know what measurements you get,
Mm-hmm.
because the worst problem is at night,
At night.
okay? And I measured 837 volts per meter electric frequencies by my headboard,
Okay.
along with 30 milligauss of EMF.
Okay.
I used GQ EMF 390 meter, and the reason I measured because my body would heat up,
Okay.
start heating up, and I develop ringing in the ears, which is
Okay.
called tinnitus. Okay, When I walk away from that area, those symptoms reduce.
Got you.
So here is a correlation.
Yes.
Something is going on, all right?
So yeah, let me
so-
I can actually get off with this one. Let me give me just a second.
Nice that people sit on a phone and drive.
Yeah.
So, as I said to your body ad, okay? So please address the issue and let me know. Also about any measurements you take.
Sure.
Please email me.
Email you?
Yes.
Okay.
Should have my email on account.
account?
Yes, please. Okay.
Zero readings from here. Yeah, there's no readings on
Okay,
this
we
one.
can go in here if you like to.
Yeah.
So, my bedroom here, like bed area is right
Is it
here.
right here?
What?
You said your headboard's right here?
Yeah, like this area between those two windows.
Yeah, because that's the line that's running behind here. All right, let's go.
The line's above you.
Yeah, those are...
So, any readings, sir?
No. So,
It starts beeping, right?
yeah, it starts beeping. It has the numbers. So I'll put numbers on here and I'll show you what it does. Because I'm going to open that one over there so you can see what it does when there's a leakage or something, okay? But it has all these will pop up like a number on here. So there's no readings from here. I'm
Okay.
gonna simulate a leakage.
You want to do it over here? Just because
Well, we can go in. I'm gonna show you in the backyard burned out branches, okay?
burned out branches.
Over to the back
Okay.
northeast corner where the wire is, the branches have been burned out. So, see these branches here burned out?
I don't see anything burnt out.
They're dried out.
I see them dry.
Yeah. That happened after this wire came over the fence.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah, there's no leakage from that wire. See, it's all zeros.
Okay, right now, here is no leakage. Let's specify, okay?
But if a wire leaks once,
gonna
it
be
leaks all the time. It doesn't just pick and choose when it leaks.
Well, I need to check what else is going on here.
Well, your complaint was that we're leaking, and we're not
Okay.
leaking anything.
Again, it
And if
affects
the
my
wire was burning
ability.
a tree, we would see charring, which would indicate
Actually,
something burnt.
EMF frequency When it burns the plant, it doesn't produce charring, it kills the plant.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
That's what EMF
so
radiation
this
does.
is not detecting anything but for the radio frequencies that we work on, that we actually emit, like if we, so that it could be broadcasting. I'll show you what it does over there if we had a leakage.
So basically, I need to have a PUC come out and have them test what else is going on in this area. If you are saying the cable is not the problem.
We get monitored by the FCC, right? So they, to my knowledge, use aircraft and fly over the city and find spots that.
Okay, I'm
will
just
produce
telling
frequency,
what's
right?
happening in my
No, I
house.
understand.
Okay?
So they do that, and then if they find a neighborhood that is high, that's leaking, then we create tickets for these guys to go out there with those tools to figure out where it's coming from.
Okay, well,
So a lot of times it's APS, like the APS meters. Like scan that.
I'm gonna show you with this one. I have a different one. I'm gonna show you a different one.
because unfortunately things are happening to me, okay?
No, and I understand. And we
I
want to make
would
sure
not
that
be-
you don't
I-
have an issue.
I would not be that insistent, if I wouldn't have a problem. And that problem started after they shut off.
No. Yeah,
Okay?
we want to make sure that you're comfortable,
All right.
happy, and safe.
Maybe something else alongside happened. I don't know that.
Yeah. So
Okay.
we do this all the time. This is something that's kind of a regular for us. We have to abide by FCC, right? They rule the world for radio, cable, all that stuff. So they put out specific guidelines, stipulations, health concerns that we have to manage. So that's why these guys get issued these tools to detect that stuff. Because if it is leaking, then we have to fix it, and we want to fix it. We don't
And
want anybody
why-
to have any type of issue.
And why would that increase at night?
It wouldn't. So we send the same signal through 24 hours a day. It doesn't change.
Well, I understand. I'm just
No,
telling
I
you
don't know.
the
It
facts,
could be
you know?
something else.
So
But the cable itself, it could be coincidence. He said it started in September, but it's not leaking anything. When cable leaks, it leaks all the time. It doesn't just pick and choose when it leaks and doesn't leak, because we don't change the signal through it. We just send signal through it from that pedestal to this pedestal to feed all the customers.
So I still asking you to figure out solution to wire away from my house, okay?
So this is easement right.
I understand, okay? But I'm affected in my house, all right?
Yes.
And also right now, your measurements,
Or zero.
zero. I understand that part. I saw it, you showed it to me. Still, I'm asking to rewire. So if here's problem continues...
So we have to see if there's another method that we can do that.
Okay, I
We're not
understand.
against it. We just have to see if it's feasible.
If I cannot sleep in my bedroom, I cannot use my house. Here is a major problem, and we need to figure out.
Well,
is that
but you're
Let
pushing
me-
blame on this.
Listen,
and
let
this
me
right now
finish
is at zero.
sentence. Let me
Okay,
finish
I apologize.
sentence. Okay, so we need to figure out if there is some kind of connection to that illegal connection to that COX cable at some point, causing that to happen in my bedroom, or here is something else going on. Okay, maybe unrelated to COX. Okay. I'm trying to figure out. I would like to be
No, and
able
I'm
to
with
live
you.
in my house.
I'm on your side.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you where our hands are tied and what we can do and can't do.
So I'm gonna show you something, okay?
Okay.
This is what it looks like over the ear.
Okay.
Okay? Walk with me.
Just normal LTE, all
Just
that
all the frequency that's out here, okay? If you want to walk with me, we have to go close to those meters.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, careful.
So this is just me walking with getting close to these meters right here, okay?
Okay.
See how that goes up?
Yeah.
That's interference.
Okay.
We don't control that. That's power.
Okay.
See that?
Yeah.
That's generating a tone out there.
That's solar and APS.
That's solar and APS.
Now go to our wire.
Okay. Now let's go to your wire.
You see how high it went on there?
Yeah.
There's how it's registered. It went all the way up to there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? This is my wire. Still the same. Stable. The only interference that I'm getting
Okay.
is from that.
From this.
That's
Yes.
solar.
That's just over the air interference that's happening between 6 megahertz and 35 megahertz. We have no control over that.
That's what I'm trying to explain is like the wire, if I were to take a knife and scraped
It has a shielding.
Well, I'm not
the
asking
shielding
you
on
to
it-
do that.
No, I'm not. I
Okay.
won't. But if I were to take some of the shielding off, because this is all protected wire for that purpose.
Okay, but what
If I were
I
to take some off, this would pick that up. That would be a leak that we would have to fix.
okay, what I'm trying to tell you is the problem started after this installation. Major problems. Okay. That's why I'm so feisty with you guys.
Yes, I
And
understand.
I'm very
understand.
feisty because I'm severely affected.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Okay, and plus I'm EMF sensitive. So I turn my device airplane mode, power off at night, put in a Faraday bags, keep away from me. Okay, so when my body starts heating up in my bedroom like I'm being cooked, all right, here's a major problem. And when that starts happening out of this wire, something is happening here.
Yeah, like I'm telling
That
you.
could be
the-
coincidence, but the meter's not picking up anything. It
Okay.
doesn't change day or
Well,
night.
we'll see. So I'm gonna have to contact. Could you please send me this data to me?
Yeah, I can take you a picture of what it
Take
does.
pictures, send it
yeah,
to
I
me,
can.
and then I'll send it to
yeah,
Julie.
I'll take a picture.
There's a
of
guy
it.
named Julian that's going to reach out to you.
Okay.
He's from our executive escalation team with COX.
Okay.
And he'll contact you and you'll work with him.
Okay.
And then I work basically for that team.
Okay. And if you could figure out to just get a little more away just in case. Okay.
We can slide this part, but I mean it's all concrete and
Yeah.
we can't go to the concrete, but
I'm trying to get you so that way.
yeah, no, that's fine.
That way you have both of them.
And then we'll try to call the neighbor because he's not answering
And he might be out on vacation. Okay.
to see if we're just gonna let him know. Hold on one second. Will. Hey.
Yep. But,
Just email those
yeah,
pictures
I'm
to
gonna
me.
send them to him, and then he'll get you all that email.
Yeah, so basically just email that to me, like with your conclusions, what's going on, so I can continue push the case here, okay?
Yeah, no problem.
Again, I am being so feisty because I have serious
I totally
problems,
understand.
okay?
I totally understand. And then I'm gonna get with the person that's running the new line on there,
Yeah.
so that way we can get our line out of the way from here
Yes.
on there, and then we can stop that. Right
Okay,
there.
thank you very
Okay?
much, because if that line is out of there
Yes,
and things continue,
and then you know what's going on. with that.
then I need to have some serious investigation,
Mhm.
okay?
Okay.
Again, I don't mind to
Don't
be...
worry about it. No.
I don't mind to be an asshole, but
No,
when
yeah.
when
The
my
health
health
is-
is
yeah,
being
I
affected,
totally get
I
that.
have to.
Yep, that's
you
why
know,
we have
push
all
the
devices and
buttons.
everything on there. Like I said, I'm gonna bring out different devices on there so that way I can do different tests on there. Like I said, our cable's not emitting anything. The
Okay.
only thing that I can see radiating your frequency is the solar panels.
Okay, all right, I
These are the new
appreciate.
hires. They're learning.
All right, good
We're
morning,
gonna-
guys. Good morning,
learning out
Adam.
here.
Good morning. I don't know.
See,
He's in a learning mode. It's
I
okay.
said good morning.
Oh yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
I'm sorry.
What's your name?
Kevin.
Kevin. Nice to
ma'am.
meet you,
Nice to meet
Kevin.
you.
Okay.
All right. So
All right.
this
Hi,
is
Adam. Nice
we
to
have
meet you.
We have a tip line going from here across the wall and over there to the other side on there.
Okay.
So the feeder that came around, because it comes from the other side, came around, went bad. They're losing about 30 dBs on here, so we had to do an emergency feed on there.
Okay.
So that's what we have on there. So I'm just trying to see where it's Well, we already know where it's bad on there. I'm trying to see where in the process of the replacement it's at.
Looks like you're gonna have Thanksgiving party on
Oh
the
yeah, there's
street.
one more still missing. Yeah, they're in training. They have their one trainer for 3 guys, so that they're
We
training.
bring everybody.
Okay. Well, it's okay. Have a grill out
Is there a
too.
way that we can?
You can go
under-
through my yard if you like to.
That's we gotta talk to them.
Okay, but if you need to go through my yard, gate is
Well, that's
here.
gonna put it closer to you.
No. I said if you, for
go back
whatever
there.
reason,
Oh,
walk
need
through.
to walk back there. Okay, sure.
Okay, if you need to, feel free. You don't need to ring the bell. Just walk in, walk to the back.
Okay, I
you know,
appreciate it.
whatever you need to.
I appreciate it.
All right.
Yeah, so we'll look at seeing what we can do. to this
Okay.
portion here, since it's close to your room,
Yeah.
to try to get it under the wall. But those footers of those walls, they go down usually like 3 feet. Mm-hmm. So that's a problem. Because
Okay.
it's solid concrete.
Okay.
That's why these guys usually just go up and over those walls. That, and it's a customer's wall.
Yeah.
We don't want to drill a hole through it.
I understand.
So we
Again,
wouldn't do that to your house, and we don't do it to their house. But because the pedestal is on
Yeah.
this side of the easement
Yeah.
for utilities, they followed the path of least resistance to get to the other pedestal that's on the next street over.
Yeah. Well, I
So-
understand that. Meanwhile, I was so insistent because
So we got
of
5
what's-
guys here now.
So I was so insistent because I do have major problems.
No,
with
and
the
I
house.
understand, but that's
and I'm
why
glad you guys brought
the
some
meters.
meters out
Yeah, so the one that he
because
had was a $6,000 meter that the company gives us to measure stuff like that.
correct, versus
So-
my $140 device.
So constantly there's signals everywhere. So like these guys, something that they have an issue with is LTE.
Mm-hmm.
So cellular antennas around the neighborhood broadcast a ton of
Also-
radio frequency, which is worse than
Well, I
other stuff.
understand.
So the tool that we use because the FCC mandates us to use that stuff
Mm-hmm.
to make sure we don't leak. When we do have leaks, it'll also affect customers' quality of service.
Correct.
So we fix it. So it's leaking 0 on 2 different meters, but the whole solar system that you see there, you
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
can see how much that was.
Correct.
produce
They
it.
know how to start addressing this somehow.
And I don't know if you're going to win that battle. I
Well-
just want you to be aware that I don't think you're going to be able to win that
Well,
battle.
they can, put some shielding on or something to,
It's
because literally, do you know how that feels when your body starts heating up?
well, I've been in the military 21 years, so I do know some feelings like that are very uncomfortable. So I get that.
Do you know, have you ever experienced microwave radiation in military?
I have,
Okay, so you know about
but
that.
I get it. But I also think some of it is to do with coincidence because the wire is not leaking.
Well,
So
it
when
might be coincidence,
Yeah.
okay, but I'm just telling you about development, and I'm telling
Yeah.
you that when I cannot sleep in my bedroom, I need to go to other end of the house.
Yeah.
Here is a major problem.
No, and I understand that, but we're going to see what we can do to address this portion right here by your bedroom,
Okay,
just to make sure you're comfortable.
thank you. I
But
appreciate
no, you're
that.
you're welcome, and I
Yeah.
don't mean to argue with you,
Yeah.
but I got to tell you our standpoint on it, what we're allowed to do, not allowed to do, and then how we have to keep neighborhoods up and running.
I understand.
So I can't just disconnect it because it takes literally half the neighborhood offline.
I understand.
We can't do
also,
that.
people probably would
So-
need that for a while. Just kidding, okay? Just kidding.
Well, it'd be nice, but people
You
are
know,
reliant
so-
on technology, and a lot of businesses do run
Yeah.
off of that.
I'm just laughing, So finally,
Yeah.
family celebrates actually looking and talking to each other instead of
Instead
sitting
of
on
on their
cell
phones,
phones.
yeah. That's what we do as society now. But
Just a joke.
he didn't answer when I rang on it. I rang, he didn't answer.
Oh, you rang it?
Yeah, I would pull up his account real quick and see if we can call him. Or see if the gate's unlocked. But I see a dog.
I think the dog is pretty tame. He barks viciously, but he ran out in front of the gate one day. I was in the working here. He's just like, "Hey, doggy," and he's like, "Oh, hi."
All right.
So he seems to be pretty tame.
Well, I'm going to go work with these guys and try to
Okay.
find a solution. But even though he's tame, or you say he is, we still can't.
No, I
Because
understand.
if he does bite, that's a problem.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna leave you guys alone.
Yeah.
Let you work. I appreciate you coming out.
No worries. My pleasure. Yeah, we
Okay.
want to make sure that you're comfortable and not upset, and we're not affecting your health in any
Thank you.
manner.
Thank you.
So I'll come knock on your door when we get finished and let you know what we can and can't do.
Okay.
Okay. And
So
then you'll
you
get a
have my
call
phone
from-
number?
Pull up your account, or I'll knock on your door.
Yeah. Well, if
Are you your customer, correct?
Yes, I'm
Yeah,
a customer.
so then I have your
but
number.
if I don't answer the door, I might be in the backyard.
Sure. Yeah, I'll find you.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Thank you very much.
You're
Have
very
a great
welcome.
day.